The man who checked every stall. 12 stalls. He checked every single one. I was standing behind an open door, 4 inches of metal between us, when he stopped right in front of me and just stood there. I'm 27 years old. The worst word I let myself say is damn. That night, I found out exactly what that word was for. My mama raised me different. A real man doesn't need foul language, she used to say, and I believe her enough that it stuck. 27 years old now, and damn is still my ceiling. My brother Butch calls me soft for it. He joined the army at 18, came back at 22, talking like a whole different person. But I am who she made me. I work nights at a gas station off Route 60. Used to be part of some big truck stop chain back when the interstate ran different and this place fed 300 truckers a shift. Diner, motel, full mechanic bay. Then the highway moved and the company gutted it down to almost nothing. What's left is a convenience store too big for itself. Half the pumps don't even work anymore. And a bathroom built for an army of truckers. 12 stalls. We get maybe 20 cars a night now. Me and Denny, the other guy on shift, used to joke about it. Nothing funny, really. Just something to say at 4 in the morning when the silence gets too loud. That night started like every other one. I told Denny I had to go take a leak. He laughed at how I said it, take a leak, like some old timer, and I told him my mama would skin me if I talked any other way. He called me a mama's boy. I didn't argue. 2 steps toward the hallway. I heard an engine outside. Diesel. Heavy. Coming in too fast for 4 a.m., gravel popping under the tires. I looked back at Denny. Told him it was his customer. He flipped me off. No heat in it. I kept walking. I know that hallway with my eyes shut. Past the walk-in cooler. Past the mop closet. Past a community board nobody's touched in years. I always use the last stall, the 12th by the window. Quietest one. My own little corner of nothing. I didn't feel anything walking back there. No warning. Just another 4 a.m. 2 minutes in the stall. Then something crashed out front. Glass or metal. Not an accident. Something thrown. Voices. Raised. One of them Denny's. I couldn't make out the words. I told myself, drunk guy, stupid mouth, happens all the time. I believed that for about 4 seconds. Then, with a gunshot. Flatter than I expected. Closer to a slap than a boom. My stomach dropped clean through the floor of that stall. Oh Lord. I didn't move. Couldn't. My own breathing got so loud I clamped a hand over my mouth. Boots. Walking through the aisles like there was nowhere else in the world to be. Squeaking. Heavy. Then they turned. Toward the hallway. Toward me. I thought about the ceiling tiles. Thought about the tiny frosted window, too small for a grown man. Thought about it anyway. Thought about just staying locked in that stall and praying. And then, I don't know why, my brother's voice showed up in my head. Years back, some slasher movie on the couch, him half joking. If I was ever hiding in a bathroom in one of the movies, I ain't never leaving my stall door locked. First thing they check. Locked door just tells him you're in there waiting. I unlocked it. Hands shaking so bad the latch rattled once and I froze, sure that single click had already killed me. I pushed the door open just wide enough and slipped behind it, into the gap between the door and the partition wall. Cold metal against my back. Floor-to-ceiling dividers. No gap underneath. Nothing to see, unless you look straight into an open stall. And this one was open. Empty looking. That was the whole plan. There wasn't another one. The bathroom door opened. He stopped, listening, deciding something. Every second he didn't move, my heartbeat got louder in my own skull. Then he started down the row, each door creaking open under his hand. Slow, casual, like a man checking a house he already believed was empty, but wasn't quite ready to believe it yet. 1, 2, 3. He didn't skip a single one. That was the worst part. 4, 5, 6. My legs started shaking on their own. 9, 10, 11. He reached mine. He didn't nudge it. He shoved it. Hard enough the door swung and caught me square in the gut, drove the air half out of me while I kept it silent. I turned my face to the wall fast. The hinge stopped the door a few inches short. A sliver of space between the edge and my nose. I have never once in my life been grateful for being skinny. My mama used to fuss over it, load my plate twice, worry out loud in front of company that I ate like a bird. That night, in that gap, I thank God for every bone she never managed to cover. He stood there. I don't know how long. I started counting my own pulse just to have something else to listen to besides my urge to scream. Then he let the door go. It swung shut most of the way on its own. I let half a breath out through my nose, slow as I could manage. He didn't walk toward the exit. He turned into the stall right beside mine. Number 11. Latch clicked shut, bell. Then the ordinary sound of a man relieving himself against a bowl, easy, like he just pulled off a long drive to stretch his legs. He started whistling, then humming, the same few notes over and over, completely unbothered. I stood there with maybe 4 inches of cinder block between us and forgot how to breathe right. My eyes went wet. I bit the inside of my cheek until I tasted copper because that pain was the only thing keeping the sound in my throat where it belonged. It went on longer than it should have. Like some part of him knew exactly how loud the quiet was for whoever might be listening. Flush, latch, boots to the sink. He washed his hands like his own mother was standing there checking his work. Soap dispenser twice. 30, 40 seconds under the water. More thorough than any nurse I've ever seen. I remember thinking, even through everything, how strange that was. A man who just done whatever he'd done out front, scrubbing up like it mattered. Water off. Paper towel dispenser, 3 cranks. Boots crossing the tile. The door swinging shut behind him. I stayed exactly where I was for what felt like an hour. 10 minutes, probably. Until I heard that same diesel engine turn over and pull out, gravel popping again, fading off down the highway toward nothing but desert and dark. Even after the sound was gone completely, I didn't move. I sat down on the closed toilet lid, legs not ready to hold me, stomach finally getting the all clear to empty itself. Small mercy, I was already in the right room for it. I came out into the hallway with no plan, no clear head, just walking towards something I already knew, still hoping I was wrong. I wasn't wrong. Denny was at the register. Parts of him on the counter. Parts of him on the floor behind it. The drawer hanging open, bills gone, a scatter of coins left behind like an afterthought. I said one word. Just one. The county had promised us an emergency radio almost a year back. Approved 2 weeks before that night. The mounting bracket was already screwed into the wall behind the counter, waiting. The radio itself never showed up. There was nothing to call anyone with. I just stood there under that ordinary fluorescent light and watched the dark outside slowly turn gray, then pink, then that flat, hard yellow of an Arizona morning. I didn't move the whole time. Some part of me never has. The morning shift found me still standing there. Their laughter died the second they saw past me to the counter. They got me into the county van. Someone kept asking me questions. I don't remember answering. Somewhere on that same hour-long stretch of empty highway, I started shaking and didn't stop until a stranger's mother put a blanket around my shoulders and held my arm like she needed to make sure I was still real. Police are still looking, far as I know. He wore a balaclava on every camera in the place. He knew exactly how long he had before anyone would come, and he used every second of it. The radio got installed 2 days later. I think about my brother more than I expected to. About calling him 100 times, just to tell him what his stupid joke on that couch actually did for me. I haven't called yet. Maybe because saying it out loud makes it too real. Maybe because some things only fit inside one word, and mine's never been bigger than that. All I can say, at the end of it, is, damn. If this one got to you, subscribe for more real stories like this every week. And if you've ever had a moment where one small thing saved your life, tell us in the comments. We read every one.